Morning everyone. If I could just introduce Justin Forsyth, who's the Chief Executive of Save the Children, who are our global charity partner during this season and obviously ahead of the dedicated match day tomorrow. And Justin will start just by giving us a few words about the partnership and what we're trying to do, and then we can take some questions, and obviously Arsen's here to take any questions on that and the day job too.
Thanks, Mark, and thank you, Arsen, for allowing us to be here today and to join you at your press conference. As a Arsenal fan and a season ticket holder, as well as a CEO.
That's a good start.
It is, and as a CEO of Save the Children, I'm really delighted at the partnership between Arsenal and Save the Children. And Saturday's a big day for us. Not only they're beating Fulham, but also raising a lot of money for Save the Children. And the partnership between Save the Children and Arsenal really is a coming together of two organisations with very similar values. We both, on the pitch, but also in the community, whether it's in Islington or around the UK or internationally, are all about helping children fulfil their potential, about young people getting a chance in life. And I know that's something that Arsen has pushed very hard as part of the team, but it's also something now we're working together to make sure that all the children in Islington and around the UK and in many countries around the world get a chance in life. So I'm really delighted at this partnership. We know the dedicated match day will raise a lot of money. Delighted that the players and staff are going to be giving a day's salary. We're also very pleased that there'll be a collection around the ground, and 50p of the programme will be going towards the partnership, and there'll be a special wristband that will be on sale, and all of that will contribute money that will pay for some very specific programmes here in the UK, but also our work on education in many countries around the world, whether it's teacher training or building schools and making sure that millions of kids who currently don't get a chance to go to school get a chance, a foot up the ladder and a chance in life. So thank you very much for the partnership, and we're really looking forward to Saturday.
Just a question from me. You talked about the players getting involved and helping out. How can the Arsenal fans chip in and help out on this match day?
They can help in lots of ways. When they go to the ground, they'll be able to give money. There'll be a bucket collection. Hopefully some of the collectors will be a few surprises. But by buying a programme, also buying the sports band, a special sports band produced for the day. So there's lots of ways that fans can get involved. They can also click on to the Arsenal website and find other ways to get involved, or through Save the Children. There's lots of other fundraising ideas. So there's lots of ways other than just the players for fans to get involved. And I sit in the J block usually. Hopefully I'll be encouraging everyone there to give lots of money.
And it seems that Arsenal aren't paying lip service to this. You've made presentations to the players. They're very aware of the work of Save the Children.
Yeah, and they were involved last week in meeting some of the children locally involved in one of our projects, which is a Families in Schools Together project, which is some very young children for some quite deprived areas in Britain. And this is all about them working together, the children, the parents and the teachers, to try and break the cycle of poverty in their communities. And it's all about aspiration. I visited one of these projects recently, and the kids that go through this very intense 8-week programme, which Arsenal are supporting, and some of the players visited, their attainment rates in education and their behaviours dramatically improve, and that's what it's all about, is children getting a chance in life and fulfilling their potential.
And a question to Arsen. All charities are special, but this is a special one because it's about children.
Exactly. We feel more responsibility because they have a chance, an opportunity to have a good life or not a good life. And I feel when you're adult, you realize the chance you had as a child to have an education and to have access to school, and you have as well in your memory people who helped you in your life, and therefore I think it's a responsibility of every adult to give something back.
And it's part of football's conscience to help out.
Football is a privileged sector in our society today, so we can help more than others, and of course on the day we are very happy and proud to do that.
Justin, I wonder whether I could just ask you, the players must have been very receptive, were they, and what sort of a thrill did the kids get from meeting somebody?
enormous thrill. I mean, actually, I spent a lot of time both travelling around the UK but also around the world. And I was in Liberia recently, for example, in a tiny health clinic in the most remote part of Liberia. And one of the little boys was wearing an Arsenal shirt. And I was in Kenya recently. A hole on the side of a kind of mud hut was a big Arsenal symbol. I mean, people in this country don't realise the power of Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal is probably, whether it's in Asia or Africa, it's one of the biggest clubs in the world, and the reach and power of it, the symbolism of it in terms of encouraging young people to fulfil their potential is enormous. So this partnership of working together, using that huge power of Arsenal, the football, but also the values of Arsenal, combined with what we actually do very practically on the ground of getting children into school, helping children fulfil their potential, is enormous. So any time you bring the players and the children together, I mean, it's magical.
Justin, you said some of the collectors, a few surprises. Are you talking being loaned players as collectors or famous people?
I think that's a surprise for Saturday.
Okay.
A bit of a bit of a teaser there.
Can't give us any other clues.
No.
Where will they be stationed?
I think that's also going to be a surprise.
Okay.
Great, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can do all my press conferences now.